With your CIGTV News Update, I'm April Cummings in for Donna Bush. In our top story, the Department of Environment is inviting people to register for the upcoming iguana cull. Caymanians at least 18 years old who meet Department of Environment criteria can register to take part in the cull of invasive green iguanas on Grand Cayman. The registration starts Monday, the 15th of October through Friday, the 19th. You can register at DOE headquarters. That's at 580 North Sound Road in Georgetown between 4:30 and 7:30 p.m. each day. Payments will range from CI $4.50 to $5 for each green iguana taken. Invasive green iguanas have become pervasive on Grand Cayman in recent years, with DOE scientists estimating between 1.1 and 1.6 million on Grand Cayman alone. DOE Terrestrial Resources Unit Manager Fred Burton says the department expects any cullers who register to commit to the project.
We're only actually wishing to register people who are willing to get quite serious about this. And by quite serious, I mean confident that in the first month of the cull, i.e. November this year, that they can cull at least 400 iguanas. That's not a huge amount if you think about that on a daily basis.
Additional information and guidelines are available from the DOE website and Facebook page. You can also call Mr. Burton at 244-5995 or contact Public Education and Outreach Officer Brent Fuller. That number is 244-5984. Financial Services Minister the Honorable Tar Rivers continues her conversation with us about recent efforts to promote the Cayman Islands shipping registry to international audiences. The minister says that during her time at the Monaco Yacht Show, she took great pride in seeing the number of yachts already flying the Cayman Islands flag.
This year being the 60th anniversary of our coat of arms, it's not only special and significant for us here in the Cayman Islands, but for any flag that flies the Cayman flag, and in this case, in the maritime industry, seeing firsthand at the Monaco Yacht Show the vast dominance of the Cayman flag flying on the majority of the yachts that were present was a testament that the flag doesn't only mean something special to us here in Cayman, but it means something very special in the world of maritime affairs.
Ms. Rivers took an active role in the delegation, delivering a presentation to key stakeholders.
I also had the opportunity to speak at a very well-known and respected forum that happens at these type of yacht meetings around the world, to give an update on Cayman from the kind of legislative perspective, some of the changes that have happened from a regulatory standpoint, not just from looking specifically at shipping, but more generally issues that would be of interest to owners and operators of these yachts. Having the opportunity to speak to them in a forum that allows them to ask questions, to seek clarification, was also an important a part of the trip. And so, the feedback received was well received, and that they were happy to see that the government did show that commitment to this industry and were willing to take the concerns, the suggestions, and the praise.
Keep watching CIGTV News for the final part of our conversation with Minister Rivers, which will focus on her vision for the future of the Cayman Islands Shipping Registry. Now let's turn our attention to Cayman Brac, where Celebrate Cayman and the Autumn Festival are joining forces for what's sure to be a memorable weekend. Celebrate Cayman will share the story of the Cayman Islands coat of arms at the Cayman Brac Heritage Autumn Festival. The festival, now in its 4th year, features a variety of arts and cultural events celebrating the Cayman Islands creative community, with events and activities taking place from the 12th to the 14th of October. Celebrate Cayman Executive Chair Alfonso Wright tells us a little bit about what to expect from the 3-day event.
We have dubbed the events on the BRAC this weekend as the He Hath Founded It Upon the Seas tour. It is 60 years for our Constitution. I know there'll be milestones that we'll celebrate again, but we have put a lot into this, and it would be a shame to miss all of the activities that are going on this weekend.
The weekend begins with a Celebrate Cayman sponsored gospel concert.
So we're having a gospel concert with some local entertainment starting out the evening with some local celebrities from the BRAC, including Mr. Elroy Stewartson and his daughter Shiona Clark. And the headliner for the evening is Mr. Steve Higgins.
On Saturday, Celebrate Cayman will contribute some very special items to the Autumn Festival's Heritage Day.
Heritage Day is more about the Cayman Brac portion of the heritage story. Actually, the day's activities are being organized by the Brac Heritage and Autumn Festival Committee, and we're there mostly for support at this point in time. But just to say this to you, we are taking up the National Folk Singers. The Cayman Brac groups have named the Saturday's event Turtle Stew. So that gives an idea of what's going to happen. But we also have Pan and Rhythm Steel Band that we've taken up from Cayman as well as our contribution to the festivities. And Mr. Graham Rankin, Cayman Firepower, will end off the evening with his fabulous fireworks display.
The festival's final event is its annual old-fashioned evangelistic service. The public is also invited to view the Celebrate Cayman Traveling District display. The exhibition is currently in Cayman Brac at the Heritage House and will be open until Wednesday, October 17th during Heritage House hours. And the National Museum hosts a very special event in honor of Older Persons Month. About 300 older persons turned out for the event on Harbor Drive. The program for the Older Persons Month Lukia reflected this year's theme, respecting the wisdom and value of older persons. Older persons provided the entertainment and were the subject of a special exhibition. They also manned a number of the arts and crafts booths at the event and are recognized by the museum as key contributors to its shop and similar events year-round. Culture Minister the Honorable Dwayne Seymour joined the celebration.
And I'm so proud of the Cayman Islands, the government of the Cayman Islands, for deciding to recognize the whole month. October is the Older Persons Month. It is a real privilege to be here with you today at this special event full of colors, flavors, and people that make Cayman Islands so unique.
Events celebrating older persons continue throughout October. To find out what's up next, you can visit the Department of Children and Family Services Facebook page. Events celebrating Older Persons Month continue throughout October. To find out what's up next, visit the Department of Children and Family Services Facebook page. That is your CIGTV News Update. I'm April Cummings in for Donna Bush. And don't forget, you can catch up with us anytime on YouTube and Facebook.
The Esterly-Tibbetts Highway 3-lane roundabout is ready for drivers. It's time to make sure you know how to use it. First, know which exit you need to take. Pay attention to lane arrows and signs. Make sure you use your signal to change lanes or exit the roundabout. To turn left, you always approach in the left-hand lane and indicate left. To drive straight ahead, you need to be looking out for signs and road markings indicating which lane to use. Get in one of the lanes marked with a straight-through arrow. If turning right, you must use the right-hand lane and indicate accordingly. To use the roundabout safely, remember these 3 tips. Know your exit, pick your lane, and signal to make your turn.
Did you know that planning permission is required for a shed? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know planning permission is required to clear land by mechanical means? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.